My hair journey. It's been a long one, but it's a topic for another day. What I want to talk about today is hinging your confidence on something like your hair. Because that's something that I used to do for a long time, and it's easy to see why. When I was younger, I didn't really put too much attention to my hair, and in general, I wasn't that confident of a person. But then, by the later years of high school, I started to take a bit more care of it. Suddenly, I was getting more compliments, I was getting more attention, I was getting a lot of confidence, as you can expect from something like my hair. And so what happened is I over relied on it. All of a sudden I'm like, oh, I need it to be like perfect. If it's not perfect, then I can't be going out or whatever. Or I'll take extra long every single day, making sure it's exactly like how I want it to be, or as close as possible. Go bald. If you had the same problem as me, go bald or do some drastic change to your hair. And you may be thinking, well, that's drastic coming from you. It's not like you're bald. Let me show you. I was bald. Yes, I went full buzz. Let me lower the brightness so you can see. But I went full buzz, and this was such a valuable experience. This was like 2 years ago. Now you may be thinking, well, what's the difference? Like you just grow out your hair again. Yes, but when I went bald, now all of a sudden I had to learn uh, that I can make my confidence come from within. I'm still the same person, you know? And it's not like people around me, the only thing that they might respect is your hair. No, it's just like the cherry on top if it's like really cool. But if that's what you rely on, you're gonna be kind of uninteresting. You might have a lacking personality because it's very superficial at the end of the day. It shouldn't matter what your hair looks like. Just do the best with what you have. And so me going bald, everyone was like, "What? I can't believe you did this," because it's like something that I never did. And yeah, I went through all the ugly phases of growing out my hair back to what it is now, but it was so worth it, and it was such a breath of fresh air. Like if you can relate and your hair is very long, or it's like curly and it has a lot of steps to it. Imagine going bald and then you go in the shower, just like that, you're out. At any point in time of the day, your friend's like, "Yo, let's hang out." You're not like, "Ah, I look like a bum right now." You don't. You literally can't. Like, there's zero variation in what you look like because you have no hair. It's just your clothes, I guess, and other things like that. But it was such a breath of fresh air. It was so relieving. And now, even with my hair grown, it's like I don't really care what it looks like. Um, Even if I get a terrible haircut, even if I just am having a bad hair day, it's not a big deal at all because I'm like, well, I was bald. I was confident. Now I have long hair. If it looks good, I'm confident. If it doesn't, still confident. And it's just I couldn't recommend it more to anybody. Obviously not everyone needs to go bald. Maybe get a buzz cut, like, or just do any sort of change to your hair that you may be worried. Oh, I don't know. It might look ugly. It might not be the best looking for everyone. Doesn't matter because you should just be radiating confidence, no matter what. That's my piece of advice.